now. You want me to show myself?
Okay, today we give my speech on smoke hazards. Today in America, every year, over 1 million people die or get diagnosed of cancer each year of the lungs, of emphysema. You can get different effects when you smoke: hearing loss, bad smell, also again cancer. It does not affect you, but also affects your family and kids, especially if you smoke in the car. I'll be giving you also options if you do smoke to quit smoking, and where you can get help at also that is free from government assistance. People start smoking at a young age. Most people today start smoking around 14 years of age, if not 13. Most parents do not know about it. So if you start when you're 14 and time you get 20 and you try to start by then, at the same time it is hard for young people to actually stop because it's becoming more addictive. You can get help at smokecensus.com or smokecensus.gov. It is a program that the government offers state by state. It is free assistance. You go to a counseling session, they counsel you, and then they give you Chantix to actually help you quit smoking. Most consequences, there is over 45 chemicals in each cigarette that is poisonous, which do cause cancer to the body. This disease is limited to 1 out of 5 people. Every 1 in 5 people that smoke is statistics to get cancer of the lungs or emphysema, or they come down where they get a hole in the throat from smoking. Also, tobacco, as dipping or chewing, also rots out your teeth, as smoking does, but also can cause cancer in the mouth and things like that for you. Your body is they call it a smart thermometer. It's, the government has diagnosed it as that. When the body starts smoking, the chemicals that first enter your body is so addicting that it's hard for a person to quit even after the first time that they do smoke. A normal person to quit smoking, and anywhere from 1 month to 22 weeks is how long it takes someone to quit smoking once you start the cessation class. Your body does not need nicotine all the time, but there are cells that are in your brain that triggers that you need more nicotine, and they call it also as a disease. The disease that they call it as is amyotrophin. It's brain cells in your body that trigger for you to have nicotine and all the chemicals that are inside of a cigarette. So at that point, your body goes into a aftershock for nicotine. That's when you have the urge to smoke, or you, how can I say it, that your body, it just feeds for it more. It makes people have bad attitudes and can cause different things. Bad thing about smoking is the cigarette butts on the ground. Small kids tend to pick them up and put them in their mouth, so it can cause more harm to you than anything. Here's some facts about secondhand smoke. Secondhand smokes kill approximately 300,000 people a year. Secondhand smoke is worse for you than actually smoking itself. Like I said, if you smoke in your car and the odors inside there, it still contains nicotine and chemicals which can get into your body, and it still hurts you on a long-term effect than it can on a short-term effect if the person is smoking. It causes ISDS. It is sudden infant death syndrome. If you smoke and your wife or women that do smoke while they're pregnant, they get this syndrome, it can cause your small child to have different birth defects. In crowded areas that smoke, most restaurants today have stopped it, except several states. Reason that is because of the odor inside of it and the chemicals people that does not smoke, and they don't want the chemicals get inside their body and affect them on long-term effect. It causes 30 times as many lung cancer deaths as in different kinds of population of today. Smokeless tobacco, if you buy cigarettes that are smokeless, that are kind of the electric cigarettes, they still contain all the chemicals in it, so they don't help you to quit smoking. There's different advertisements out that say, if you smoke a smokeless, you can smoke inside airports, on a plane, inside your classroom, things like that, which still doesn't help you today, because it still contains all the chemicals inside of a cigarette. It causes wheezing, coughing, Once you get to a severe state of emphysema, you start coughing up blood, and that lets you know that your lungs inside of your body is actually already containing emphysema inside of them, which will start deteriorating. Even if you don't smoke, just being around people who are smoking can cause healthful problems, as we discussed, which is called secondhand smoke. The consequences of the poisoning happen gradually over a long period of time, leads people to develop health problems like heart disease, strokes, emphysema, and many types of cancer. Again, there's people out there in the world today that have to have voice boxes for themselves, and that they have, like I said, holes in their throat, or it eats away their voice box so they cannot speak anymore. If you start smoking at 14, statistics are by the time that you are 45 years old, you have smoked so much that even if you do quit, the long-term effect of you, that there's still a big chance that you still could get cancer or something wrong with you because you have smoked for that many years, and your lungs has a tar on them that it gradually fades away, but after several years then it will go away, so it can still cause harm to you, like you and your family. A good reason to quit smoking is to be here for your family every day. More you smoke, it's more time you take away from yourself and your family. At the same time, just quitting is a good thing. Thank you for listening to my speech.
How long